begin things at the 25.
Rodgers now on first down. And it's complete to Adams. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. From midfield, here's Rodgers. He hits Adams complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now Jones. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Here's Rodgers to throw. Touchdown! Aaron Jones, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10, right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there on the catch and run.
As a defense, what a nuisance when you look on the other side and they've got a tight end that can run a post route like that.
And you felt the ground shake, didn't you? Oh, even all the way up here in this booth. How about when he grabbed the football? You could see the terror as everyone was thinking, do I ever want to try and tackle that big man?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield.
And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And this complete to Mitchell.
And the Niners are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Elijah Mitchell taking it in from 7 yards away. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gold with the extra point.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
It's caught. Mitchell. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make this a second down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, it's Mitchell. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Garoppolo now. Forced out to his left. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. And Lance now to throw. Buying time to his left. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Lance now on 3rd and goal. On the move to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And all the way down to the 39. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jones with a nice gain there on 1st down as he takes us forward and call it a pickup of 6. On 2nd down and 4, Rodgers. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off at the 33. There he goes left side. And it's a tremendous return as they
That's called karma.
at the 10-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's a big loss of 5 there on 2nd down to bring up 3rd and goal. And Lance going to throw. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
5 yards remain on 2nd down.
To throw, it's Rodgers. signed by Adams. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
To throw again on 2nd down, Rodgers. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. Rodgers now on 1st down. Touchdown, Packers! Aaron Jones as the 1st half is winding down. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away.
Now it's Wilson. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Now a play fake. Lance.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the 2nd half, we get it back out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
Pulls it in at the 13.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance. He finds his man, complete. That's Mitchell. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that...
Where you at, homeboy?
Left side, it's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 50.
Let go.
And the 49ers have retaken the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They'll run on first down. It's Jones, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. Looking middle, and that's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Rodgers now to throw. And Rodgers.
What happened, homeboy? What happened, homeboy?
Snags it for the pick. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
You stupid.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Back near his goal line. Here's Lance.
This one caught by Kittle. And they work this out past the 25.
Let go.
3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Who say I can't stop you? What happened, homeboy?
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And Lance
Yeah, turn off your mic.
as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here's Lance.
He finds his man.
This is too easy. Too easy.
Before he works it past the 50. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, 49ers. Debo's
Bro, if I was you, I'll quit the game, homeboy.
touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers add on to their lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter.
Can't stop me.
Further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out.
Yeah, come on, put up your
And
mic.
extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gold now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Let's go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers.
Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon.
And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. Rodgers now on 1st down.
Where you going, homeboy?
Complete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Trash.
Pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Rodgers again now.
This one swung out here to
Got
Jones.
it.
And out of bounds right around the 20. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw is Rodgers. That's going to be caught.
And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Jones will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back
Let's
to
go.
the game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
A short kick taken at the 18.
Ooh, you better.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock defensively.
Let go.
Timeout. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he's going to be met at about the 43. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
To throw, it's Lance. And here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot.
Let's go.
And they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Able to find Jones.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Let's go.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. To throw is Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. Now there's the timeout signaled for with 2 seconds to go. And the field goal unit likely trying to send this one to overtime. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime.
Let's go.
8-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball.
Let's go.
Both teams kick field goals. The next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, they went with the ultimate element of surprise there, trying the onside kick to start OT, and it backfires.
Not just element of surprise, how about element of hubris? I mean, that is unbelievable because the odds of getting an onside kick are small to begin with, and to give up your opportunity to ever possess the football that way, if you don't get it, that is absolutely huge. Didn't work, but boy, what a gamble.
Back to the air on second down. It's Lance.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to get this inside.
Let's go!
Lance now on first down.
Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Looking to throw again on second down. Lance.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Let's go!
Call this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have.
Let's go! Bye-bye, idiot.
Touchdown and a game winner in OT. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right?